Okay, you're fine, Mike.
Okay.
Don't touch. Thank
touch.
you.
You're
welcome.
Would you close
What's your
the door?
name? Lisa Michaels, that's right. Okay. Is she a good singer?
Very. Now,
Can she
don't
sing jingles?
Yes, she can sing
Can
jingles.
jingles. Sure.
I'll give you a number when you leave.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
would you close
Good.
the door, honey?
Sure, no
I have Devin coming in at 4:30, and he has to be on 5:30.
Okay.
So we have to get it on.
Okay.
Now, you look right into there. Don't even look at me, so
Oh.
that we can see your mouth.
Okay.
He down.
He.
Slide, Michael. Slide. Really make a slide. That's it. Don't think note, note, note.
He. He.
Keep it high. Slide and stay on top of it. The buzz. Now start this high. Think high. Keep it. Yeah. Don't think in terms of notes, but you have been thinking a little bit about I've got to get to each note. Remember you have to slide, and remember you're coming on top of each note, keeping the buzz as you slide. That's why you're a little shaky on the bottom, because I think you've been, you know, we do these. We do them religiously. But we say, okay, he down, and we do it. Instead of thinking, now I've got to keep the first note high, I've got to come on top, I must slide. Keep the vibration right to the last note, hold it steady. Do that last one more time. Now come on top, like a little boy. Right. Now those were fatter before. You've probably been manipulating to get to pitches instead of sliding. That's normal. After this long, it's a wonder you can even respond when I say slide. Because obviously you've been thinking note, 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 keeping the buzz fairly well.
There was a thing that happened last year. I went with a bunch of fellas to a football game.
Yelled your
and
lungs out.
Yelled my lungs out. Drank a lot of beer. It was a you
Yeah,
know,
big part.
and it just, oh boy, it was like after that I tried to do the exercises after that, and I was manipulating, I guess, more to
get
favor
the
that.
note.
Yes,
Then to keep the placement.
yes.
Yeah, so watch that. That's the only correction there. He-L-R-O-U.
He.
The next thing that we fall heir to is we start thinking, okay, I have to do he-a-ah-ah-oo, and we think ah instead of I'm holding ah, jutting my lips. I'm holding ah, jutting. Oh, there's ah. Do you see? As opposed to creating ah, because we know ah is the next one. We make ah instead of having it happen as a result of the lips jutting while we're holding ah. Okay?
Yes.
So think about that.
He.
Now, when I say jut, on your ah, you'll notice in the tape that you see both your top teeth and your lower teeth. When you go to ah, you're pulling your lips in, like so. Almost to an O, as opposed to Yes.
Oh yeah, fish lips.
Fish
spread 'em.
face. Fish face. Then close your ooh.
Yeah,
How did that
forgot
one feel?
Feel it much better.
Well, of course, because the minute that you close the lips in, they act as like a mute in a trumpet.
Mhm.
They pull the vibration in. Ow.
Ow. Don't do
Ah.
Ow. Yeah.
Yeah. Go and then go to your ooh.
Ooh.
Good. And remember, move your lips slowly, because right now you may get a reaction from the tongue. If you move your lips quickly to the aw, from the out of the aw, you may get a reaction on the back of the tongue, wanting to drop. So concentrate like mad. I'm holding ah, I'm slowly jutting my lips, not in a hurry, slowly. So it really stays forward.
Here's another problem too. Sometimes when I'm looking in the mirror, I'll go, yeah, and I'll just, you know, like normally when I dropped it, like that, what I do is when I see my tongue, I start flattening my tongue more.
Don't do that, because it goes right back into your throat. Remember, the jaw is on an angle, isn't it? It doesn't open like an elevator.
Yes.
The back does not open as much as the front. Hence, the tongue is really at all times not curved, but a little higher in back than it is in front. It's not
Yeah,
down.
see, that's what I was doing. Yes.
You see?
Yeah.
It's still slightly curved. Okay?
And I think when I think E all the way through, it stays there.
It stays
like
where
that.
it ought to be, and then eh happens and ah happens. Now I want those lips moving very slowly to that ah. See, you're still pushing the back of your tongue down, Michael, on that ah. Take the mirror. It won't hurt with one. Get back to where you were. That's all I ask. Okay?
Yes.
You won't be able to get it all there, but you will see
Okay.
it. That looked better to me. You weren't pushing it down as far in back. And when you push it down, then it means that you're manipulating. You're pushing the epiglottis down, you're pushing the whole thing down. And you don't want that extra push. It becomes a lovely, free ah when you don't force.
There's been some unfortunate things that have happened in terms of my schedule and everything. I was getting caught up doing it in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, and then since I've left here, I've already moved like 4 or 5 times. And,
Swell.
and it just, you know, one place, like the last place, that's after my car was stolen and a whole bunch of other things happened. The lady there she'd come home in the middle of the day and say, "You're making too much noise, I don't want to hear it." So it got really to be a problem because I wasn't able to do my exercises at the house there and I had to do it somewhere else. And
Yeah.
so now I'm doing it, I find it's better to do it in the morning when I get up and I lock myself in the bathroom and I, you know,
break the mirrors.
and there's nobody that can hear it. Now,
Yeah.
you know, it's great. When I was going to you, I was living on 48th Avenue in San Francisco. I did the same thing. I went in the bathroom, did it there, and, you know, I had the mirror there and it was perfect.
Yeah.
So now I'm doing that again.
Yeah. That's a good idea. It's good that you can do it someplace.
You told me once before that if ever there's a problem, just put a pillow over your face and do it in the...
Do it in it. You don't have to put it on your face, but put it up in front of you to muffle the sound.
Yes.
So, all right. That was very much better. Let the ah happen. Don't create it. That's not a good E.
Okay.
That's it. Remember, you're holding ah.
Yes.
when you watch the playback on this. Now, you keep the lips forward this time. I want to see the upper teeth and the lower teeth. Be aware of that. Take the mirror. I want to see I see your upper teeth and your lower teeth on your ah. I want to see it on the ah. Do you conceal them? You see where you conceal them?
Yes.
I want to see those teeth. Yeah, just like a horse. You get them out of the way. Never mind the camera. Take one with that right in front of your face. Look at the lips, and then we'll do one with the camera.
Okay.
Concentration must be greater on I'm holding ah and slowly jutting my lips. Give me just ah to ah.
Could you do
Don't
it?
think
Could you do it in the camera here for a
No.
second? Why not?
Cause. So. No, I want ah to ah. Just ah. Hear that muffle when I pull it in?
Yeah.
I want to keep the lips up. The work is done from the side of the face. That's right. Take a look.
I know this goes a little weird.
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
As long as I don't do this in concert, right?
Of course not. But I don't want you doing this in concert either. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
No, in concert.
Now look at your face. You're going to have to work on that because you started closing that in. Part of it probably started with the idea that you were going to close to ooh, that you were anticipating I'm going to have to close to ooh. So you're shortening the jaw, putting the lips in, instead of keeping them very far forward. Yeah. There you go. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then the sound doesn't distort. One more. Forward. Yes. Right. Do you feel that difference?
Is it okay that while I'm doing that while I'm doing it, I feel contortions on my face
Oh,
going?
who cares about
like,
that? That's just tension because you're concentrated.
Okay, so there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because I think
you're
sometimes.
not going to do it when you perform.
Okay.
You're not going to do it. Your head is in a whole different place when you're performing.
Okay.
You're dealing with lyrics.
Okay.
You're not dealing with that. Okay? Right, onward. Give me
Onward.
each your F. Now don't be a grandfather and try to hide your lower teeth when you open to that F. Don't show me your gums either. But I see the tops of your lower teeth on E. I want to see them on the A as well.
Okay.
Up and down, you're going out and back, remember?
Out and back.
Out and back. We're opening just slightly. Remember and is the most used vowel of all the vowels, that it is midway between E and ah. So you mustn't over-open and you must standardize the position of your air. Where is it on E, ah, or do it and take a look.
He.
No, just meow.
He.
Look in the mirror.
He.
There's it. Now go to ah.
He.
There's it. Now go to ah. Yeah. You see air is halfway in between, isn't it? Now when you do E to air, you're over-opening by about 1/4 of an inch. Just enough that that air doesn't retain its vitality. Okay? Watch in the mirror. E to air.
He. Oh,
Another
he.
try it.
He.
No.
He.
Use your mirror.
Which one are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay. He.
Now watch your opening. Too high. That's
Oh.
almost down to an R.
You know what I'm doing sometimes? Yeah.
Well, you didn't do that time.
Okay.
But you are over-opening. Now, a moment ago I had you do E, A, A, or ooh. So you would see where an air came in,
Yes.
where the position of the jaw was on the air. Give me just E to air and look again.
He.
Now take your time. No, just one. Oh. See it? See it? Now give me E triad open to and project. That's an air. Do you see?
Yes.
You've been going wide for it.
Yes.
And then it loses that edge. Follow?
Yes.
Go again. Keep an eye on it. Better. It's a little too open. What do you see? A little too slack. Better. Well, that's something that needs good attention. Because if you start doing it in those exercises, over-opening in E, A, A, O, U, and E triad open to air, you surely are going to open it on ham, heim, hom, as well as nang, nang, nei, right?
Yes.
And many men. Those are all airs, and they should be standardized. So they are the same position every time. Air is air is air is air. Ah is ah is ah. Or the only vowels that change their position is E, right? And that's in the upper notes. The jaw is permitted to open slightly, right?
Yes.
On top. And the placement goes up on E and U, but no. Air and ah or O. Do you see those three? Air, ah, O are standard. Same position,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, but we still, when we're aiming, we're still going backwards if it goes too high, right? We're not aiming right here when we're doing the high ahs.
That's right. They're going up, but the
Yes.
jaw doesn't open any farther on an ah there than it does if it's placed here.
Yes.
Do you see?
Yes.
Only E
E. That's the only time when we open up the jaw a little bit more to accommodate.
to
that.
accommodate the vocal cords. Okay? Now give me ham, hey, me, hom. Ham.
Ham.
Hey, watch that air. Him. Now watch this paw. Now when you look at this at home, you look at that mouth on hom, because that's the mouth I want. Yeah. That aw was perfect, but the lips and the position of the jaw was different than the aw you give me in going from ah to aw. Do you see?
Yes, yes.
You're starting to anticipate the closure, I think.
Yes.
That's most of it. Ham. Now show me some teeth on hey.
Hum.
Heem. Excellent. Haw. Haw.
Hum. Hum.
All in one breath. Now careful of the air.
Hum. Hey.
All right. Remember, Michael, when you were doing these individually, you were bringing the vowel back to the tonic. You were doing.
Yes.
Now suddenly you're doing. Yes. Hey. Hey. Right now. Hey.
Yes. Hey. Get back down to the tonic.
Get down to the tonic
Okay.
with the vowel. Go.
Hum.
Now,
Hey.
I want the jaw to stay open till you get to the tonic.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Hum. Hey. Hey. Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
Yeah. Thinking about that jaw, you
Yes.
blew the lyrics.
Yes.
Oh, how quickly they forget the meaningful words. Here we go.
Hum. Hey. Heem.
Paw.
Thank you, dude.
How many years have you done?
I know,
Paul?
I know, I
And
know
all
what's
of a sudden it's like,
happening.
there it goes.
Hum.
Now,
Hey.
keep the jaw open.
Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
Watch that hum. Hum.
Okay.
Ha.
Hum.
Yes.
Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
You'll see on this.
Hum.
Now give me hum all by itself.
Hum.
Just take hum slowly.
Hum.
Now do it quickly. Look in the mirror.
Hum.
That's where your lips should be. Now on this next one, make sure that's where your lips are. Look in the mirror.
Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
That's right. Remembering to bring the vowel back to the tonic.
Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum. Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
Hum. Hum. The
Hum.
right. Now hold.
Hum.
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 Don't think as much about closing this.
Hum.
When we open from E to E to R, we think in terms of opening the front of the jaw, right? When we go from R, when we close, like from R to U, or R to the M, we think close the back. So we're constantly, in this exercise, biting to close to the M, closing the back. So we're biting to
Yes.
hum, hum.
Hum.
Right.
Hum.
Right, go.
Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
That's better.
Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum. Hum. Hey. Heem. Hum.
Yes. Do you see that little difference?
Yes.
Now, Michael, you're not learning one thing that's new. Not one thing. And it is ever so with people who have really completed their work. And then they come back in a year, 2 years later. They're not learning something new, but they are picking up on the points that kind of skidded off the brain, you know, like little flakes, little, what do they call those things that they use in computers? You know.
Chips?
Chips.
Memory chips?
Like little memory chips all over the brain that kind of slip off. Just pasting them back on again. That's really all it amounts to, is that you're being reminded of things. So you paste the chip back on. But it's not a matter of learning something new at all. It's just a matter of cleaning up the little things that have slipped.
Yes.
Those roving bits. Now, ye na 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 ye na na nay. Watch that ad.
Na 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 na.
I don't want to know. Non.
Oh.
Non.
Non.
Yes. And what are you closing?
I'm closing this.
You're closing the back.
I'm closing the back, but non.
Right.
But the
Back
tip
of the tongue.
gets the end.
The tip of the tongue, the front, comes out. But the back of the tongue, the sides of the back of the tongue, must come back to that same position of being braced against the upper molars. So in essence, if I were to do this in slow motion, it would look like this.
Now let me ask you this.
Done.
Non, and you're doing non, but if you close non and you just kept it straight with the on, you would come to go to an oo.
You would, if you just as if you did non-AH, you would, if you were totally relaxed, come into an E, wouldn't you?
Mhm.
Naturally.
Yes.
But we're saying, I don't want that. I'm going from an A to an N
Mhm.
right now. Non.
Non,
Non.
non, non,
Now, do you see the difference in the N?
non,
Because
non,
the sides are right.
no, non.
Are you listening to me now? The sides of the back of the tongue are right back where they would be on an E, right? Which is the principle for a good N, or a good L, or a good M. You close to an M. The important thing, like why you're getting such a beautiful heem with no click, is because that tongue is braced back here against the molars. And you're not getting, remember what we used to get? Heem, remember that old
Yes.
thing? Oh God, it's good. Because you're keeping your tongue braced, there's no click, there's no zump, there's no interruption of sound. That's because the tongue is braced. And that E. It's also braced when you do han, right there, there.
Yes.
And the same thing applies on han, the tongue is there. Non, the tongue is there. If it isn't, then we're forced to curl the tongue to get the end. And we lose part of the vitality.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. E nang nang.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
Fight.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
That was good. How did it feel?
Felt great.
Should have felt buzzy.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non. He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang nang.
Now you're beginning to think nung nung
Yes.
instead of nong nong.
Yes,
Remember,
vowel.
ah is the important part. NG is the result of your lifting your back of your tongue.
Yes.
But you're singing vowels. And stop pressing quite so much. You're trying to equate volume now to keep the same volume that you had on the first note. It's more important that I'm high. I'm keeping this placement high. I'm coming on top of the note. Take it easy. Reduce the pressure. Don't blast into it. You don't need it. You get the same volume without blasting and no intrusion on the throat. Okay? Keep climbing, little kid.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
That's it.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
Now keep the same pressure that you have on the E. It's a rhythm.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
Show me fangs on the non.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
That's nice.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang
I
non.
want to see non.
Non. He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
Like a little boy.
He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non. He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non. He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non. He nang nang na, nang nang na, nang nang ni, nang nang non.
see that when you start looking back at this tape, you're going to see what I'm talking about and say, oh yes, now I see what she means by that. Okay? Many men. Now watch many men.
Many.
Here
How
we
fast?
go.
Many men and many
Now wait,
women.
there's another F. Not many men and many men and. That's an F too. Now men and. Open that up.
Many men and many women mining many mines. Many men and many women mining many mines. Many men and many women mining many mines.
What?
Just
Now
run up
when you go from your E of mines, on that E, that tongue is really up against the molars.
Yes.
You keep it there while you lift that N.
Okay.
Okay? So that the whole tongue is up on N, isn't it?
Yes.
Don't let the back of that tongue go away from those upper teeth.
Okay.
Okay?
Many men and many women mining many mines.
Yes.
Many men and many women mining many mines. Many men and many women mining many mines.
Now lighten up, sweetheart.
Many men and many women mining many
Don't forget
mines.
many men and.
Many men and many women mining many mines. Many men and many women mining many mines. Many men and many women mining many mines.
Little kid, keep it high.
Many men and many women mining many mines. 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 Many men and many women mining many mines.
Yes. Michael, one thing I want you to watch is a tendency to attempt to keep the same volume all the way down. Remember, exercises are different from singing. When you're singing, you'll have that same volume. You'll have a good fat bottom. But these are stressed because, like on the show, in one note, right? On you're holding one note, and the vocal cords opening and closing, and the tongue is up and down. And you don't try to push that volume into your placement. When you're singing, it's free air. This is stressed air. Straight. Keep it absolutely straight. When you're going from one note down to another, you have that flexibility. You don't have that urgency, that tension on the chords that you have in the exercises. So don't try to equal. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't try to equalize your volume all the way to the bottom. on your
Don't make it
exercise.
louder.
Don't try to make this note as loud as that note, or this note as loud as that note. Do you see? As you're working
Is it better to
down.
work quieter then? I mean softer?
Yeah, as you get into your lower notes. Not on the higher ones. The ones like when you first start out, you're up here. Go ahead, let it fly. But when you get down in here, you better lighten up and keep that placement on. And feel how much air is that going to take without me sounding like Gravel Gertie on a bad day.
Gravel Gertie? I haven't heard it for a while. I remember Gravel
Yeah,
Gertie.
remember Gravel Gertie? Ah, yes, I remember her well. Feel how much air it takes to produce and maintain the placement, but not to overproduce. Got it? Now give me a Lilu.
Lee-loo, 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 lee-loo. Lee-loo, 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 lee-loo.
Now you can feel, there isn't a big reduction, but there is a reduction as you get to the lower notes. And they're coming. Do you feel that in this exercise? Well, that same observance is what is needed on everything that you do, here down, right on through. But when you're lower, it's a little less pressure. Don't press and say, damn, I want the same volume. Because all you manage to do is make yourself tired. And you're giving your vocal cords enough air on this note to sing that one easily. And they're saying, what the hey? You're pushing me up, and you're not giving me any rest. Okay?
Lee-loo, 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 lee-loo.
Did you feel?
Yes.
the same volume, same projection. Come up. One more time. Right through the roof now. I think your tape only goes to a B flat, I'm not sure. That was a C, which ain't too tacky. Now,